Hey there, everybody. The purpose of this little video is to help you get some solutions for the variation quiz involving this nice bellish-shaped data about patients seen in a clinic and their ages. So you got a little one variable of their ages and how old these folks are, and if we can tell something about them. So let's get in here. Roughly bell-shaped data. Use your TI to glean some other data from the graph. Find the average age. I went ahead and put my my approximations into the TI over here. They might not be the same as the ones you guys used on your graph here. They're probably pretty close, which means our average is probably going to be pretty close. I'm not looking for exact, I'm looking for approximate. So we're going to go ahead, just like I say in there, and use one of our stats. Make sure you tell it L1 and L2. It's definitely important, otherwise it's going to give you an answer that's incorrect. I get about 43 years of age. So there's your first result there from 728 respondents. From the screen, give me the sample standard deviation. Looks like about 18 years, plus or minus 18 years. Okay. The PSSC, which is the Pearson second skew coefficient. So what we're going to do is we have to take the average minus the median, and then we have to divide that by the standard deviation. I'm going to be a little bit of a bastard here, and I'm going to use the variables menu that you've already learned about in the footnote of this quiz to pull those three things out. The average is X bar. I'm going to subtract off the median. This one gets a little interesting, because you can see the standard deviations right there, and if you scroll down, you won't find the median. And the reason I don't really know, the median lives elsewhere. I believe he lives over here in points, I think. Yeah, there he is. So X bar minus the median divided by the standard deviation. There he is on number 3. All right, I get a Pearson's about negative 0.1, which is pretty small, and that's what I said right here in part D, which was that's about 0. So we can feel pretty good that it's bell-shaped. Okay, we're going to have 95% of data between two standard deviations, therefore. So if I calculate this and this, 95% of my data should fall between those values. So I'm going to go ahead and do just that using the same bastard trick of X bar minus 2 standard deviations. So they should be, I told you to round to the nearest tens. So I got 7-ish, which means I'm going to round that to 10. And then if I change that to plus, I get 79 when I round up to 80. So I got exactly 10 to 80. I got the exact same thing that the quiz did here. And when I say the quiz, that I did the first time. So 95% of the data should fall between 10 and 80. And I'm pretty sure, yep, letter E here, approximately what percent of your data actually lie between that? Well, if you look up at your graph, you've got 10 and you got 80. So essentially you're losing this tail and you're losing this tail. Now I know from my one var stats that I think there were 728 data points, yes? Yeah, 728. So I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind. I'm going to take out the outliers-ish. So I had 32, I think, here, and I think I called that 10. That means there are 686 of them between 10 and 80. So if I divide that by the 728 that's total, I get 94.2%. So roughly, I get about the 95% that I should be getting. Because if I cut the tails off, that's what the bell curve tells me I should get. So, and the tails, of course, are defined by anything outside of 2 standard deviations of mean. So, I hope that helped you get some solutions, and we'll see you in class.